In today's video, we're going to show you how to take AEB photos on the DJI Mini 2. I'm then going to show you how to merge them together and then edit them so you get this stunning HDR photo straight out of the Mini 2. Let's go. So first of all, you want to get the photos off the memory card from the DJI Mini 2. So you can see here, I've got them organized. The 3 photos I've got color coded red, yellow and green for each different AEB photo I've took. So then I can just select them easily when I put them into my photo editor. So now they're all selected here. You can see by clicking on one of the photos is normally exposed, one is underexposed and one is overexposed. And then you merge all 3 together to get a HDR photo. So I'm going to up Lightroom for this example now on my laptop, and I'm just going to show you how I do it. So I click File and then Add Photos, select that folder that we were talking about before. So I'll go into my Mini 2 folder here, and then within the Mini 2 folder where all the photos are, I have also got a folder with the AEB bracket photos. So the photos that I want are these photos here. So I'm going to select all 3 and click Review for Import, and then it's imported the 3 photos. So I can now just click Add 3 photos in the top right hand corner, and then you can see the 3 photos are here with the 3 images, one under, one over and one normally exposed. So now we need to create this HDR version of this. By pressing the Shift button and then selecting each image, I can then right click once all 3 are selected, and then you'll see an option there called Photo Merge. I'm going to select Photo Merge and then HDR Merge. Once you select HDR Merge, that will then gather all the data and then it will create an actual HDR image for you, and then just look at that difference already. Now it doesn't end here, you can have a few more different settings you can apply. So you can see in the top right hand corner you've got auto align, you've also got the de-ghost amount. You can actually turn this down or up all the way, and then it changes the effect of this image. And then you can also pull that right down if you wish to have none of the effect. You can then click the apply auto settings. Now Lightroom Auto does everything for you here if you just leave it in auto, and to be honest, straight out the gate that looks really well if you don't want to apply anything, and it also just does a quick auto align for you as well. So I'm going to keep those settings selected and then click OK, and here's that HDR image, and it just looks stunning, doesn't it? Just look how everything is popping there. By creating that HDR image, we can zoom in and it's got all that nice quality because it's got all the different qualities from them 3 photos all merged into one. We can also change these sliders as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go to the vibrance and pull that back a little bit because I've just thought the greens are a bit too vibrant there. And then the saturation, we can change the saturation. We can either increase it or decrease it. I'm just going to lower that again slightly. And then if just by clicking on the greens, I'm going to bring that saturation down of just the greens. So this is obviously now looking not too overly saturated now, but still that image is popping so much compared to the before and after. What I also want to do is I'm just going to sharpen it a little bit just by increasing this. Again, nothing is overdone. And then this is your exposure. We can either increase it or decrease it. I'm just going to keep that round about where Lightroom has set it. And then the contrast, you can also play around these as well. You're going to get a fantastic result by doing this. So when you are taking a picture, by doing it using a HDR AEB photo, you're going to get such a better quality image. Then all you need to do is click export, and that is the final image. Stunning, absolutely stunning. You can do this on iPad as well. So for this, I'm just going to show you on Affinity Photo. It's not as straightforward, but it can be done. So here I've got it opened up. I'm going to click the top right hand corner where that plus icon is, and then select New HDR Merge. You can then select photos from the cloud or on your device. So by clicking on the circular button in the center, I can then add 3 photos. I'm going to add 3 AEB photos, again direct from the DJI Mini 2 that I've got off the memory card, and these are now going to be a sunset photo. So this now creates this HDR image, but it doesn't auto do everything for you like Lightroom did. But it's alright, we can change that within about a minute ourselves. So by clicking on these here, you can now see all these different sliders. We can adjust that contrast by bringing that contrast up. So I'm going to do that. The first thing I'm going to do is increase that contrast. And I'm going to bring down the tone compression a bit as well because it was a bit too overly exposed. Also bringing that exposure down, you can now see this image is starting to have some decent effect on it. I will now increase the contrast as well. Don't overdo the contrast too much, you'll lose some detail in there. And then the vibrance as well, you can see that sunset is now starting to really pop with that sunset increased. The shadows, I'm going to bring the highlights down a little bit and then increase some of the shadows. So this is looking really nice now. And then the tone curve, I know a lot of you are scared of this. I'm just doing a really simple one. I'm just going to change this a little bit and you can see now we've got a really nice image there. Now all we need to do with this now is just crop it, because you can see that picture isn't directly center. So I'm just going to select the crop tool and just get that a bit better, more aligned. Then click apply, and then what did that take? Probably a minute, and that's now done. I can also remove those two sun flares as well if I wish, or just keep them on. For the purpose of this, I'll just keep them on, and then that's the final image. Once that's exported onto my iPad, that's now saved, and then we've got a really quick image there. So HDR photos, AEB bracket photos are fantastic. They are better quality, they are bigger files. So if you're actually taking a picture of something of really high quality, go and give these a try and let me know in the comments section down below how you got on. Take care guys, bye bye.